Never give anyone permission to hold you back ever again. My name is C.F. Hutter, and if your business buys Bitcoin, you can call me Chauncey. My high school English teacher laughed out loud when I asked her to write a recommendation letter for me for college. I come into class, we're 12th grade, and I was kind of a cut up, that's true. But I went, right before class started, I went up to my English teacher, Mrs. Burgess, and I said, Mrs. Burgess, I need a recommendation for college on my applications. Would you write me a letter of recommendation? And she looked at me, and she's like, and she's like busts out laughing. And I'm like, taken back. I'm like, well, it's not that funny. And she's laughing. She's like, Chauncey, you are no college person. You should do something else. Get a job. You shouldn't go to college. I'm like, really? I'm like, and she just smirked and then went off to her desk, and I sat down. And she did this in front of the whole class. So everybody, I'm a cut up. I'm just going with the joke. Yeah, ha, ha. And I sit down. Well, I came home and told my mom that story when I got home from school that day. Smoke starts coming out of her ears. She was so mad. She could not get down to that school fast enough the next morning and went to the principal and says, who does that woman think she is? Telling my son he can't go or shouldn't go to college. It's like, who does she think? Who is this woman? And she got mad. Anyway, I don't know what happened after that, but I never got a letter of recommendation from her. But did I take her words, or somebody else's opinion, the negative power from her? Do I take what she had and do I receive that and accept it? No, you don't take somebody else's negativity or their attitude towards you in your life. You don't take what somebody else's idea. I mean, I'm a 12th grade kid. I even knew that. It was water off my back. Like, I didn't care. What someone else believes about you and your life means nothing. It's your life. It's not their life. It's your life. How you view the next steps in your life, how you go forward, that's what matters. Okay? Negative beliefs about me or my situation, again, I just take it in stride. It is water off the duck's back. One time, a family member of mine said something to me about my income, my earning potential or something, and it was not a very flattering comment. And I responded back to him, and I wasn't offended. I wasn't upset. I just simply said, I completely disagree with your assessment of my ability to improve my financial situation going forward. He had a different opinion. He thought I was not doing very well, and truth be told, I wasn't doing well from what he could see. But even though the numbers in the bank account aren't exactly what they need to be, it's not like he saw those, but he could tell we weren't doing what. That didn't, just because I'm financially not doing well doesn't mean that I'm not going to do well in the future. So I don't need to say anything to him. I just said, I disagree with what you said, and I move on. I literally used my own words, not in a mean way back to him. I just said, okay, I'm fine for you to have your opinion. I disagree with your assessment, and I don't have to justify anything with him. I don't have to do anything. I needed to speak it to my own heart, my own mind. That is not who I am right now. I got good things happening with me today and in the future, and nothing else needed to be said. Here's my point. Internally, I refuse to give him or anybody else permission to hold my business back, or my belief is stronger than his words. Okay? I'm not going to let what he says impact me. My actions are going to speak for themselves. Does that make sense? My actions will win the day based on what I believe in my own heart. There are business leaders who know nothing about Bitcoin and will give you passionate advice on why you should not invest in it and how you should not waste your time. Who cares what they think? They don't know anything. They don't have an informed opinion. And if they have an informed opinion, they probably have a business that's going to be dramatically impacted by Bitcoin and put them out of business. And so they're saying as much negative things as they can. By the way, that's a real thing. There are people on TV, online, you'll see on social media talking negative things about Bitcoin purposefully because their livelihood is getting messed up because of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is taking over. And so they are trying to stop the flood from wiping them out. Okay, there's all kinds of reasons people say weird stuff. Just because other people say stuff about Bitcoin doesn't mean they're right, whatever. Don't take my word for it. Go learn your own, have your own Bitcoin education. Bitcoin is the most important technology advancement of our lifetime. That's a big saying. That's saying something. Like that's a large statement. And prove me wrong. Other people don't know. You may not know. Go do the work. Spend a couple of hours, 10 hours at least. Well, 10 hours, that's crazy. How would I spend 10 hours? What, you got 100,000 hours left in your life? 30, 40, 50,000, however many hours you have in your life. I don't know what the math is. You got a lot of life ahead of you. Can you not spend 10 hours to learn about the most important technology advancement of our life? I think you do. And when you find out that this has been the thing that completely redirected your entrepreneurial life and your business, and you're on the right track, and you come back and tell me, and you just give me the word and say, Chauncey, it's Bitcoin time.